I'm very excited to get started on my Howard the Steampunk journal, and I've collaged the cover, and I can link that video below. Haven't done much on the inside, but what I want to do now is put just a watery wash of some acrylic paint to kind of marry all these images together. And I'm not sure how this is going to come out, but we shall see. If I make it light enough, it should look okay. Now this is acrylic paint, and I think that'll help preserve the images. Some of them are very old, but I did put matte medium on top of everything. Iridescent rich bronze. Get a brush and some water. And then when this dries, I have all these really cool things I've been saving up. And I've got some cogs and gears here. And I got some wooden keys. I thought I had some clocks, but I guess I have to look for those. Oh, you know what? The clocks are actually buttons. So I'm going to have to get Mr. Possum to cut off the backing on here so I could glue it down. And that'll keep him busy for 5 minutes. Okay, let's see how this is going to work. You know, it's funny, whenever I do a cover like this, I always wind up liking the back better than the front. But that's okay. I don't know why. Maybe because I go more simpler on the back. Don't fuss so much because it's not the cover. See, I'm trying to darken those, see those white spots there? You know, these images are already darkened because they are vintage, but the ones from the book have a lot of white on them. And so I'm going to darken them up. I do have a layer of this, well, 3 or 4 different metallic iridescent paints underneath. But I want to cover, I think I'm going to put some over here too. Because why? Ooh, didn't mean to do that. Because why not? On this fabric. That might be too much. Because I didn't mean to blob it there. Just to darken it. Ooh, that's good. That is good, good. See this white there? Trying to get rid of the white. And then this will take a little while to dry. And I can work on the signatures. And the first page is going to be Howard, but I already have a couple things that I want to put into the journal. Some pictures, just family stuff. I gotta go find some more family photos that I wanted to put in here. Just kind of, this one's already dark. I'm gonna put a big gear right there in that spot right there. I'll put something over there. So I'm having fun with the steampunk. It's very different for me, very new. I don't want to put too much on these because they're already dark. I guess I could put a little on there. It's not going to hurt. But this part I want to get darker. Okay, we shall see what this looks like when it is dry. And then I will add the gears. Moving on to the spine. See, this light bulb is very white. So we're just going to tone that down. I might need some more paint. Don't forget up here, tippity top. Paint, paint, paint. When acrylic dries up, you can't use it anymore. It's not like watercolors. Watercolors, you just slit open the tube and you could still use the paint. But acrylics, when they're dry, they're dry. See all these little white bits? Gotta distress them. So some more on this light bulb. My front cover's a little funky. I don't know, it's never happened to me before, but it's I don't think I left enough space between the two pieces of cardboard, the book cover and the spine. Make it look a little watery. Okay, see what that looks like when it is dry. Moving on to the front, which is quite the mishmash here. Mishmash. Let's see. Get rid of these white bits. That might help. Oop, too much. Too much, too much. Kind of marry everything together. I know it's getting dark, but that's okay. It is steampunk. It can be a little dark. Or so I keep telling myself. No rules. I don't want his face too dark. I want to see his face. But what I could do is really push back some of these images. Oops, not that much. And let other ones pop out. Oh, I just thought of that. Is I can actually put another coat on some of these things and then make a few of these figures stand out. Ooh, I might do that. I might do that. I might do that. So like this whole thing I might push back and leave the mass pilot down here. Just put a little bit on there. But I will put more dark stuff on this other business. Do we leave the plane lighter? Or make the plane darker? Maybe the three figures should be the lighter bits. I could do that with the back too, except for this figure is already very dark. Okay, I'm going to let this dry. Well, this is not going to work. While I'm sitting here waiting for this to dry, I keep adding more things because, you know, the rule is while you're waiting for it to dry so you can do some more, you just keep doing more. Is that the rule? Well, anyway, Howard told me that, you know, he's an engineer, but he also studied nature, because many of man's inventions were actually inspired by nature. Like, did you know that Velcro was inspired by a plant? I think it was a burdock plant. It's a plant that sticks to you when you walk through your woods. It sticks to your clothes. So anyway, so while I was waiting for this to dry, I decided I would stencil some gears on here, and I did some stenciling with black, and then I went over the top with silver. And then I decided to add some little bits of nature. So here's a plant. These are Tim Holtz, and a moth and a mushroom down here. And I just stressed them a little bit. I added some stenciling to the fabric that was here, and also on the spine a little bit. And so this is now the cover. Oh, and I kind of painted out a little bit of the word steam, but it kind of disappears into this nothingness here with some silver, and I put some silver on a couple of these little bolts here and there, and on a couple of the gears that were embossed on the cover. I wanted to keep the boy, because this is Howard when he was younger, and he's got a magnifying glass. So he's studying both nature and engineering. So he's looking at these gears over here. And then when he grew up, during the war, he was a pilot. He was an ace. And this is him down here. And also on the back, this is some adventures he had as a young man. And this is just a mystery over here. And we will learn about this guy later on. So it seems to be still a little bit light over here. I'm trying to make this darker and more mysterious and more steampunkish. There's no rules though. So I am just going with dark, sooty, industrial gears. Now I didn't get the part I wanted to get here, which is over here, where you can see the teeth. That's better. Should I put one down here too? Why not? Why not? Am I in frame? On the edge of the frame. So I guess I just got totally carried away, but I love the back, of course. Of course, of course, of course. The back is always my favorite. Do I want to put a thing in here? If I don't like it, I can wash it off. Yep, I like it. Okay. I'm going to call the back done until I glue down some things. Maybe on the spine. Put another black one in here somewhere. Probably make something to dangle. Something with, I don't know, maybe chains or something like that. So there are many layers to look through on the front and the back. I don't know if I should darken this. Is this too much here? I want Howard to stand out there. The little light bulb, he's got an idea, a little touch of nature there and there. I got the cogs. I got them down here. I wanted a little bit of this blue and red and yellow to peek through. And I think I am ready to glue some things down. What a mess I made though, my goodness. My goodness gracious. Let me just close up the water because that's usually the first thing that I knock over. I'll put the paintbrush over there. I'll wash those out in a minute. Close up my gesso. Okay, let's see. I wanted to put this there. And I wanted to put something down here. I don't know if I want to put those wooden pieces on the front. If they're sturdy enough. Or maybe have this arrow pointing to the, oh, look at my fingers. Have this arrow pointing to this. And let's see, I could put, I don't want that exactly across from that. I could put that up there, like there, touching those. Oh, I don't have any room to move the cover over. All right, I gotta stand up, kind of look. Okay, I like that. These don't show up very much, but that's okay. This is all very wet. I know, it looks like a big mishmash, doesn't it? I love it. I love it. It is so not me. It is so not me. I do like steampunk. I have those little owls with the gears on them. I love them. Oh, I might add just a little bit of nature to the back cover. Not too much. Oop. Okay. Just get my fingers all in that. What a mess. Okay. That goes right there. Right under the microscope. Let me wipe my fingers. Okay. Push that down a little bit. This one's going to go up here. And I'm really going to have to let this dry before I play around with some signatures. So maybe I will just do that in a different video. Do I want that one? Four. I don't like an even number. I know these things are flying all over the place. Let's see. I know there's more of them. Stand by. So I'm going to go ahead and add a plant to the back. Yeah, the guy who invented Velcro, I believe he was a Scottish engineer. Howard said he thought maybe it was a second cousin on his mother's side. And that's why he knew he had to study nature if he was going to be an engineer. And these stick down a little bit. I'm going to distress them. Got to distress them. Okay, I found my other little gear there. Got to glue these down. Hope I didn't have this standing on its head. Grab the one that's been on its head. These look the same on both sides. Ooh. These look the same on both sides. Okay, that's going to go right under that arrow. There. And the little one next to it. Like that. And this one I did, and this one I did. Nothing on the spine because I might have to put some danglies. And I have to sew it anyway. And then after I sew it, I might put some danglies on it. Okay, and this side, let's see, what should I do first? All right, let me paint before that paint dries up, before the acrylic paint dries up. I just want to kind of just get something on this. Push it down. And put that up. Okay, the gears on the back, I found the little one. I think I was going to put a big one there, but you know what, I did some gear stenciling on this big gear. I guess I'll put the big one there, I guess. I can put it right by his hand. And, oh, I was going to put one down here. I was going to put one down here. Go back to that. Maybe I'll put one over here. Like that. I don't have to put all of them. I don't know about the key. Might save the key for the inside. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 on the back, 4 on the front. So that goes there, looks good there. And this goes over here. And this one. Right under their feet. And this one. Okay, big blobs of glue, and I will let that dry. Mamma mia. Did I change the cover? But that's okay. I like it. I like it. It's very rich with layers of adventure and gears and three-dimensional gears and portraits of Howard and nature. Stenciling. Stenciling. Well, that's a little closer look. So, should I say I'm done? Ooh, what about some glitter glue? Possum Patty, don't put glitter glue on the Steampunk. Some strategically placed little bits of shiny glitter is going to work. You'll see when it's dry. Next time I bring the journal out. Well, next time I bring the journal out, I'm going to work on the inside and the signatures. Not too much there. I'm putting it in the center here, and I don't know, the front is so busy, 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 busy. See, that's a dark spot right there, so we will put something there. Gotta grease those cogs. Gotta grease them up with some glitter glue. Keep the machinery oiled and running. Not putting too much. Because see, it's going to dry. And that'll be that. Just a little bit here and there. And I am going to call this done until I think of something else I want to put on here. How are we doing here? Why put a little when you could put a lot? There's not a whole lot of glitter. This is Crafter Square Dollar Tree. And if you just put one coat, it's really not that much. A little dark there. I think that's going to be good. Look at that. Of course, it's going to dry not so shiny. Not so shiny. And if you can think of anything else I could put on here, just remark in the comments below. Because I am up for anything. I put some down here. Okay, we got a well-oiled machinery here. Howard approves. Yes, he does. So I just want to thank you for coming along today. I know this is quite a journey. I don't get much done all at one time, but that is just me. Wow. Wow. It just got a little bit of extra sparkle to it, that's all. Happy steampunk journaling. Happy junk journaling. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.